Yeah.
Mic-Crawf.
Yeah, I'm in the building, man.
Yeah.
Yo.
Well, we just got done listening to Tory Lanez Love. Such an infectious tune, I must say.
Man, yo, I was over here in my mind, I was saucy.
So that we heard Grab from Don't Skip and Give It Up from Grab. We got into some Tech 9.
Technique.
I Get It Down. We heard from the Walkie Zone, Petty Hendrix, I Wanna Rock, the Walkie Zone, AOB. We played that Relax, bro.
It's been a wild weekend, son. It's been
a lot went down.
Wild. That's my Christopher Walken. Wow. But nah, man, yo, it was a crazy weekend, but it was a dope weekend. You know, I'm gonna start off on a serious note. I want to start off this week saying, I don't know if anybody heard, but earlier Sunday, a little girl named Ava, 2-month-old Ava Shewalter, she was shot, man, 2 months old. And the parents were driving on I-40. You know what that is. They were just coming back from the city and were going home to Sheboygan in the state. And in a fit of road rage, a car pulled up on them. Now we're on the highway, dude. Pulled up on them and opened fire inside of the car, hitting the 2-month-old. Yeah, that's wild, man. But the good news is that the girl will be alright. So, yeah, that's great. I hope they catch those guys and do better. I want to get that out there, and I want to say, you know, hey,
you gotta be responsible out here.
Man, drive responsible. Come on, man.
Hey, you ain't even supposed to be driving if you got that kind of issue.
Real chat.
You know what I'm saying?
Get off the road.
You ain't supposed to drive, man. That's what they teach you.
Yes. But you know, a lot of these kids nowadays don't get driver's ed. Driver's ed is taken out of school. You know, so you don't get the moving on. This weekend was dope, actually, for hip-hop kids. You know, so, you know, shout out to all the hip-hoppers, man. They had a, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, forgive me, Sankofa MKE Festival, which was a celebrating of Black lives, culture, and everything else, and life. This was at Washington Park, man, and a lot of MCs, a lot of people. Yeah, they sure did. Did you go?
I didn't know about it.
Yeah, you know, hey, it was, you know, there was a lot of that going on this weekend too. A lot of, but man, higher ed, my HTR brethren, Mass Static perform, Miss Lotus, artists, dope artists like Miss Lotus Funk and Dakota Black and others. A lot of dope artists, man. My little brother St. Penn's rocked there, man. So, you know, it was a dope event. Mr. Lou Neff I saw was out there. People were coming together, but I didn't really hear about that on Facebook. You know, it was another dope event called the Movement V2 I Am Milwaukee. You know, it was a host of a who's who of producers and DJs from the city. And they had it like an all-day thing from like 3 to 11 at a new place here in River West. And it was open to the public. You could come there. They had all type of fun activities and classes that was going on in the city, or not in the city, I mean, you know, going on there, and, you know, a lot of talent, man. They're putting together, is what it is it was an event to celebrate a mixtape coming out by the same name, the Movement V2 I Am Milwaukee, which is an instrumental compilation with the dope producers and DJs from the city. They got artists like Original Vision, who I personally know and is dope, classic. My brethren Moses, Reason, MC McCall, who also put it together, but it was dope. You know, it sounds dope. The idea was dope. I'm sorry I couldn't make it, but the idea sounds incredible, and I'm pushing for those brothers to win. And, you know, the few things I seen on it seemed like it was dope, but I really didn't hear about it back. And I believed all that was marketed, but I didn't hear about it. I don't know why. But I'll tell you something I did hear about. The quote-unquote secret hip-hop festival party, or whatever you want to call it, gathering And it's funny because this one was the secret, but I heard about it. It blew up my Facebook news feed. And it was, I guess, a billionaire who I'm not going to put on blast because I wouldn't want nobody putting my name out there. So a billionaire who shall remain nameless decided to throw himself and a few of his friends a party at his favorite spot in Tulsa at Red Dot. And he didn't just throw himself a party. At this party, he brought in Public Enemy, EPMD, Sermons a lot, Rakim, you know what I mean, and you know, a few others. And they came here and did a dope little hip hop show for, you know, 75 to 100 people. And you know, right, you know, it seems dope. Hey, if I had that, I'd do it too. But a lot of people that rubbed the wrong way, man, they got rubbed the wrong way behind that. You had some people who felt like he was, you know, the party. They had some people that felt like the party shouldn't have been secretive. That takes away from hip hop, that segregate hip hop more, and makes people feel like there's an elitist type of attitude here. Others felt that the artists that came, especially the more political artists, should have actually not only stopped in Wauwatosa, which, you know, if you don't know, if you're not from Milwaukee, it's a suburb of the city. They should have came down to the inner city where the riots, or at least mentioned and said something, came down, flipped it up with a couple of the inner city kids to inspire.
Somewhere in the inner city.
Yeah, somewhere, you know, the real one, you know, but hey, real chat. And I see both points, so I'm not gonna sit up here and, you know, hey, try to debate. I can't debate for both sides, but I see both points. I'm gonna say this. A sad reality is that you're not as elite as you think you are to believe that you should or are entitled to be invited somewhere. So if you couldn't get in, you didn't get in. I know some people that did, and they say it was live and it was jumping. And hey, you can't expect these artists to come here, no matter whatever pedestal you've placed them on, however you feel. You can't. These artists are just people, and they're human. And they got their own problems in their own lives, and at the end of the day, it's about the almighty dollar. It's about that green lifesaver. You know what I mean? You know, they got the flavor for that green lifesaver. You know what I mean? That's what they're about. So you can't be upset when it's, yo, F you, pay me. They're not concerned about what's going on in Milwaukee. Now, that's not to say that they shouldn't be or they should be. I do feel that, you know, it's a certain responsibility that we all hold as individuals to at least acknowledge. However, that's just me.
Yeah, so, you know, especially with somebody that's in front of the big cameras, that's who we see, you know, a star. So
right.
You know, it's always that threshold of being responsible or a so-called role model. You know what I mean? You can't expect nobody to at the end of the day.
You can't.
I just think that when you make certain statements and you say that that's you own up to that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
No, exactly.
Yeah, I know.
You should own it. Hey, and I think like that too, bro. You know what I'm saying? However, I can't be mad, and we can't be mad if the other person, even though he may rap about it all day in his songs, you know, he can talk about black righteousness, but when it comes down to it, he's about green.
Yeah.
And that's what he got in it for. A lot of these individuals, these artists, they make sacrifices to put themselves in that position. So if you ain't talking money, you ain't talking nothing.
Bills got to be paid.
Yeah, bills got, and they done did too much for you to be shortchanging or talking about free. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they say never meet your heroes because they'll let you down. And I'm not gonna say who, whatever, but I saw a lot of people that got let down. A lot of people were let down for many different reasons. You know, as far as concerning this show in Wauwatosa. You know, I personally, I think that's a hell of a friend. Right. If I say, yo, Freeze, give me 3 of your favorite rappers. Hey, Kev, give me 3 of your favorite rappers. Sleep, give me 3 of your favorite rappers. We finna have a party.
That's pretty dope.
I can't. I'm not upset.
Be mad at it, man.
I'm not upset at that. You know, you know what it is. But you know, people were upset that it took place in Tulsa, And like I said, I see the argument. I do. I see the argument. I'm not oblivious. I understand what the argument is. However, these brothers.
They didn't come here for that.
They didn't come. That's not their mission.
They came here to go to Tulsa.
To a private party.
And it goes to show that even though that was the circumstance this time, that don't mean that that still don't mean that they not about what they talk. That wasn't part of the agenda.
That's true. That is true. And that's one thing about you. This is the business part of the music business. You have a agenda that you follow. Whatever manager or whatever handler you have that handles that business for you, you have to stay on that course. Otherwise, you lose money for everybody. And hey, you said, bro, they didn't come here for that. They came here to go to Tulsa to rock for
that's all it was.
A few people. Hey, and then it was an open bar. So if you did get the invite, you was eating. They had food. You was eating, drinking, and enjoying some hip hop. It was 88 all over again. And, you know, but hey, keep hip hop alive. Stop arguing over nothing. If it's really about the culture, then preserve it.
Hey man, and it's a healthy dose of arguing about nothing.
Boy,
in the world of hip hop, I mean, I'm just saying.
Right.
Anytime we can have decade-long discussions about who better, Jay or Nas, pocket big.
Yeah.
It's ain't no best.
Ain't no best.
I'ma say it on the air. Ain't no best. It's too many. It's too many decades. It's too many.
East, west, north, south, dirty. Flossed out. Dude, real chat. Cross corner this week, man. And Jill.
Yep. And I know we're gonna move right on into the sample example. If you don't know what the sample example is, it is basically a compilation of songs that all feature one thing in common, that being one song that all the artists sample. Yeah. And so, like we always do at this time, we're gonna move right on into this week's sample example. Only speaking of freeze.
It's like that, huh?
Yo, what up, family?
What's up,
What up, fam?
Might have something in here for you.
Uh-oh, see, you said it close to me. They ain't getting nothing. How you doing? Good to see you.
How y'all doing?
Y'all great. How you doing?
I see the elephant.
Cookies, y'all. Velvet.
What's that she made?
Cookie?
She got these what kind of cookies, these chocolate chip all the way through.
Good. You want a cookie, please? You ain't getting no cookie now. No.
You say you want a cookie freeze? You really want to give it to me?
Straight up.
That's how you be like.
Yes. Yes.
Man, these must like just came out, G.
They did.
You finally get the company, but you really didn't want to feed them like that? I'm like,
Man.
oh, my mama said, did you want?
Oh,
Martin, you want a cookie?
Martin.
We just took liberty. Come get a cookie.
And they're good, man.
You know,
Chocolate
we
chip.
potheads,
Yes,
man. I go crazy over
Yeah, man.
Right on, thanks.
Yeah, man.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, dude. They like just came out, bro. We were like, hell yeah. This is good, man. It's like it has the right amount of egg. I taste the right amount of egg. You know it's good when they make you dance and shit.
Damn, like this fat guy.
Straight up. These are really good. See, that's love, man. Shout out to Saturday. Yeah. Sit down there, smack him. Shout out.
You came through.
Damn. Dookie asked me to go to one of his guys' studio. He said, look, fam, I'm finna be around no foul ass rappers, bro. Like, oh, God. I was mad. I wasn't mad for that. I said it mad. You run no foul ass rapper, cuz. Saying, ain't finna rap no bullshit beats. None of that. Damn.
We'll come back in a few seconds, bro.
Alright. Come back and thought that was good. Cause I'll be up here like everything cookie. Everything cookie.
Everything cookie. That was this week's sample example.
Yeah. Dope with it.
That was dope.
All right.
Alright, Echo.
Yeah. The song that was
I want to say this right here on air. Shout out to Savage 7, man. Man, this came, man, dropped by some cookies, and everybody in here got fat for 30 seconds. Well, you know, for me it's a little longer, but everybody else it was like 30 seconds of.
Man, you just got louder though, bro. I ain't gonna front with you.
I'm sorry, man. The cookies, bro.
The cookies
I
hyped
already
them
know,
up.
man. I'm dancing on the inside.
Yeah, man, straight up, man. Yeah, shout out to Sept, man. You know what? And what's, hey, man, it's all love. I love the city, man. When we come together and y'all bring us cookies, no, I'm just playing. But in all seriousness, I love the city, man. When we can come together and honestly, you know, it just unify, man. Shout out to those guys too, unify, man. When we can just seriously unify and come together as constituents and as peers and as sister and brethren.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Don't laugh at my English if it's shot. Just letting y'all know.
It's all good, man. We gonna press through the storm no matter what.
That's what we do, man.
That's what we do. Hey, let's keep it moving, man. We got new music, man. We got new. Go ahead, man. Hey,
They try to be sneaky with it.
what's up with that, man? Yeah, let the people know, man.
See, man. My boy Free say the cookie tax, man.
Taxpayers live. Hey, while we do got this time, man, I want to give a special birthday shout out to my brother, man, my kindred brother, man, brother from another everything but the same everything, man. Shout out to my brother Joe, man. Happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Joe.
birthday. Yeah. On
Yeah.
that note, man, we're gonna play something he probably would like, probably wouldn't like, man. This is
He's probably like that.
Probably not.
Y'all.
That's funny.
he might end up liking this.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, that's it.
You got the shirt. Look at the Action Bronson. You got the that's what he look like, didn't you?
Dog. I promise that was the.
Actually, I thought that was him for a second. Like, dang, he kicking it.
Guys, have a good night.
Got you too, bro.
Later, man.
What's
You must know he looks like Action Bronson.
Yeah, he do, man. I manage him. But like them shows, them celebrity lookalike, I'd be booking him and have him come on stage. Like, yeah, I ain't doing this. Just walk off. I gotta pay us up front, man. I was having come in and say some random. They like, man, Action Bronson walked out of Milwaukee. I can't do it. You up there, you stage fright. So they came to see me. He asked me that. Like, yeah, you Action Bronson. I'm who? Man, we already talked about this.
Yes, you are still tuned in with the guys. Sleepy,
Yep.
Freeze, and Crawf, anything and everything. This is the 10 o'clock hour. Hey,
Yeah.
I got music coming in from South Africa tonight, man. The group sent me some music. The name is Shilu.
Okay. South Africa.
South Africa.
From South Africa to Milwaukee, yeah.
Word up. In the meantime, you're listening to the sounds of Belarus, Wasted Time.
Yeah. Shout out to Lady Fusion.
Yep.
Word up. I'm showing my age, man. I'm showing my age.
Yeah, you is. You gonna be like, keep banging.
I like this.
Straight up.
Hey,
Nine-fold.
bro, what was the big thing we was watching, bro? When they had Puff. They just had Puff just.
The Hollywood thing, it was something like, it wasn't on real.
Yeah, what's up, no?
We was reenacting them. Yeah, he was always just dancing, talking to him. That's it.
Nigga said he was just.
Every time he talked to him, he was dancing. Like,
Biggie just. fat ass meat bag.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
He was
Man.
rapping the other jacket.
What was that on?
Bro, it was like some autopsy reporter. They was recapping
Oh,
Biggie autopsy.
what was that on? Like,
Reels Network.
oh, dude, I gotta watch that,
Yeah,
man.
it was slow.
I gotta watch that, though. Y'all bogus, though.
And I had a question that's been kind of on my mind, man.
Okay.
Let me ask you this, Crawf. Sleepy YouTube, you can chime in too, bro. Cameraman, bro. What's your favorite production era in hip hop? Like either era or like team, crew.
I got questions for answers for both, but to start out originally, my favorite era for beats production, I'm gonna have to say, man, 2000s, bro. I was feeling everything. Hitmakers, early Kanye, Trax Masters, all those, yo.
Cool and Dre.
Yeah, man, Cool and Dre.
Bro, like $100 million.
That's
Yeah, man.
I'm still in the 80s, bro.
Production era. I don't know, man. I think it's Timbaland's era, man.
99,
98, 99.
Yeah.
early 2000s.
Yeah.
Early 2000s.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair.
We could call them 2000s.
Yeah.
I think he got I don't think he's as celebrated as he should be musically.
Nah,
He had the influences on the Jodeci album.
All through Aaliyah, Missy.
Genuine.
Yep.
What about the 90s production, man?
No,
What
man,
about
yeah,
Quick,
see,
man?
I mean,
Rick Rock, man.
That's that classic Premiere.
Dre, man.
I would say Drake.
Dre,
I would
yeah.
say Drake.
He had some killers in the 90s, man. Remember, he had Daz was doing beats that
Yeah,
we
yeah,
just
you
now found
forget
out he
like
was
that.
doing, like
Quick, all the Death Row, anything Death Row was doing. Daz,
Battle Cat, Warren G.
Warren, Warren, man.
Man, and the Neptunes.
And
Neptunes was
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
The Neptune sound came out strong.
Yeah, it did.
Strong from 2000 with Jay-Z's Give It To Me. But they was out there before that with all of the
the CNNs and all that.
Yeah.
The Rough Rider sound was hitting everywhere too.
Killing,
You had to have that boom, boom, boom,
Of
boom.
course, the Bomb Squad.
Bro,
That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, yeah.
The Noise.
Hey, straight up, and you know, if you think about it, early PE, all Beastie Boys, they all had the same sound. It was loud, it was rock.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whereas Beastie Boys were rapping punk rockers, and Run DMC were rappers with rock beats.
Yeah.
Public Enemy, like mixed that.
They mixed it all up.
And they had
It sound like rock.
Yeah,
Sounds to the average non-rock listener.
exactly. But it was hip hop.
It's
Because
hip-hop.
you had all the bells and the hi-hats and
Yeah.
hey, without Hank Shockley, you would not have a Dr. Dre, I think.
That was deep.
But
Hey, you know what I'm glad is not in the forefront as much as it was?
what's that?
Chopped and Screwed.
Yes.
I'm not a
Hey,
hater. I'm not a hater. I just drew a line.
Yeah,
That's
hey,
all.
what's homeboy that died?
Screw.
Yeah,
DJ
duh.
Screw. I mean, it's
His sound. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he made beats, but yeah.
oh yeah,
Just to sit there.
that was a dope era in
Yeah,
hip hop. But
yeah.
I'm glad it's not as in the forefront because when it was at its peak, it was like y'all just
Yeah.
chopping. Anybody's chopping and screwing
Yeah.
anything, any song. No,
I'm over here
No.
trying to listen to Do or Die, and it's. You gotta acknowledge that a listener said, "Look, yo, y'all forgot DJ Paul and Juicy J, which is fact, and not. This was the killer for me.
Yeah.
Devontae Swain.
Yeah.
How could we forget Devontae?
we really
Devon-
can't.
Yo,
We really can't, man.
Real
Can't,
chat.
you know what
Hey,
I'm saying?
part of the Death Row era was Devontae. Low-key.
Exactly.
That whole Above the Rim soundtrack was Devontae.
The whole soundtrack.
Oh, come on.
I mean, one of the dopest beats on All Eyes on Me.
I came to bring the pain. All chord to
Come on,
yeah.
man. That was Devontae on them keys.
That was Devontae.
Straight up. Shout out to Mrs. White out there.
Yeah.
Mrs. White out there.
Yeah, shout
Are you
out.
listening out there? Hey, we getting ready to get up out of here, y'all.
Man, we love y'all, man. It's been great, man. I had a great time.
I had a
man.
great time, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Word up.
Man.
We'll see y'all next week.
Talking about the 80s.
Yeah.
Word up.
Same.
Come up out of them 80s, man.
Slamming.
Y'all, shout out, man, to Lady Fusion, Urban Fusion, and everybody in out the freaking world, man, and all of River West, man. Stay groovy.
We about to, y'all.